Also, I do find it mildly hilarious that we're still here in a gas mask and DBP clothes.
Not the weirdest thing I've seen worn, but it's fine.
Oh, have I?
Are you hiding something?
Oh, is it that obvious?
I'm a maid. Reading people helps me see what they want.
Huh.
Well, fine. I'll just spill it then, to tell you all the truth. I've been working on a second base.
Ah, okay, there we go. Was waiting for that thing, that to drop in some way. Second base. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Job in real estate, and I found a good spot.
Wow, Miss Yatabe, I didn't know you did that.
Guess it makes sense. There's not a lot of money in junk these days.
I let other people handle most of the details, but I manage a few properties, including this one.
Oh. So he does side work as a property manager.
But the freedom fighters are still disbanding, right?
Yes, technically, the freedom fighters are.
So that's what you mean. You're a sly one, Master Yatabe.
Okay, so they're basically still going to act like the freedom fighters. They're just not going to meet here anymore.
Yep.
Well, I was going to mention it sooner, but we got a bit sidetracked.
What does all that mean precisely?
Simply put, we're moving to a new spot and changing our name.
So, like a politician landing some big shot corporate job, but it's okay this time because it's us doing it.
Once we've done that, we'll have effectively cut our ties with the agents.
Huh.
After that, we can all sit down and plan our next move.
Good.
Just when I finished touching up the place. How unfortunate.
Just when you finish trying to turn this place into a cafe.
Are you planning on opening another cafe here?
One of my dreams is to fill every inch of the city with
Oh my god.
So yes,
Sarah, you might want to chill out a little bit on that. I don't want to imagine a maid cafe in every building.
Not every building, every inch. And there was a chunk of time where that was the norm.
Huh?
Yeah, no, so there was a point in Akiba's history where it was basically the maid cafe central of Japan.
Yeah, but like, I'm going to assume it wasn't literally just you'd walk down the street and it was just maid cafe, maid cafe, maid cafe, maid cafe, maid cafe.
No, it was more of you walk down the street, maid cafe, random old parts store, maid cafe, maid cafe.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh. Anime store, maid cafe.
Oh my god. Okay, got it.
This building's got 3 of them in it.
Horrid obsession.
What?
I understand that Japan has a lot of really just tall buildings that each floor is its own thing.
I mean, I get that. At the same time, that makes me think of an old joke about a Starbucks across from a Starbucks.
I mean, yeah, wouldn't be the weirdest thing. Hell, Japan still has like a lot of maid cafes, even though they're not the hip thing anymore.
Although that was in
They're
Texas.
just a lot more niche, specialized maid cafes.
Oh my god. I like the fact the guy who was telling the joke, he said that if you stand between them in the middle of the street, time stands still.
Yeah, it just means they drank too much coffee from them.
Well, okay, I hope this doesn't sound too bad. I mean, compared to some of the shit we've said, it probably sounds nothing at all. But maid cafe, Starbucks, no fire. Compared to some of the shit we've said, it probably sounds like nothing at all. But I remember them going into an explanation of like, he was like, I racked my brain trying to think who needed who could possibly need a Starbucks across the street directly from another Starbucks? And in my mind, he's like, I hope that, like, this might sound bad, but in my mind, the only thing is there must be a lot of people in that place that suffer Alzheimer's. Where they walk out of the Starbucks with maybe a friend, and then they look across the street and go, hey, look, it's a Starbucks. You know what? I feel like a cup of coffee. Oh, Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
At this point, I'm down for that. I have to go, like, I have to actually get in the car and go on a trip to get good coffee now, because the local coffee shop I usually went to switched to baristas, and bad things happened.
Woof.
Chunky matcha was on that list.
As one who doesn't drink coffee, I can just go, ugh.
Matcha's not coffee, but yeah.
I know,
that's fair.
matcha tea is I'm aware.
Sounds like an H game to me.
Yeah, it's something that you're supposed to blend really well in order to make sure that the chunks dissolve, because, you know.
I want to kill Nobu again. I can get away with saying it because I live in the state that Starbucks is from. I see fire.
That's fair.
Me trying to take
And
over
Nobu's
Akihabara
not
sounds like an
wrong.
H game to me. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm fairly certain I could probably find something close enough to that if I dig through H games long enough.
Look, this isn't... Nope, not gonna say that. Almost referenced something really old, but no, not gonna say that.
Hey, Gonzo, you sure you want to be on Team Enlightened?
It's okay, Obasan. Someone will understand the reference.
All I'm gonna say is this isn't Sarah Blank's Akihabara. Starbucks pretty much trash. Okay, fire. I see it coming. Hang on.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I mean, those
Starbucks is kind of sort of my I need caffeine last resort, or my blood sugar is incredibly low, because if it's the latter, then I can just get my usual from Starbucks and I'd be fine. I just don't. It is not high on my list of places to go.
By the way, do you have a fan
But
going?
considering that,
Do you have a fan going?
yeah.
Okay.
Listen, it's gotten to the point where it's hot enough that I have put the box fan back in the corner of my room again.
Not for...
So it won't be staying this hot, but, you know, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause, you know, convention day is gonna go back to the 50s and 30s. Which means I'm not cosplaying at the convention, because fuck that.
I mean, that sounds nice to me.
50 degree high, 30 degree low Fahrenheit, not Celsius.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. Right now we're
that is
at
not nice.
right now we're still at like a 30 high.
I will take that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Listen, I like the 50s to 30s, but that is my go-to weather. But also, since the cosplay that I was planning to wear is a t-shirt, a pair of jeans, a flannel tied around my waist, and a wig, no,
Fair enough.
I'm not doing that with a low of 30.
Rather go Dutch.
Well, with the flannel fit, I might be more akin to do it, because I mean, when the con ends, I can just throw the flannel on over everything else and call it quits. But
Yeah.
it does not fit as an over-the-body flannel. It fits just as an around the waist, because I've been trying to replace it for a while now.
Ah. Dutch Brothers. What the fuck is Dutch? Okay, never
Dutch
mind.
Brothers is okay. I haven't gotten any of their coffee though. The last thing I got from a Dutch Brothers was their weird energy drink slushy nightmare.
EVP might come around.
I highly doubt that will ever
That's 'cause I had to wake up stupidly early to go get my non-driver's license renewed, and that sucked.
Fair
Because
enough.
that took like 4 fucking hours.
going here, having hope.
Guess it'd look pretty bad if I ran off to join the Shadow Souls, huh?
I'll just let you know there is a DBP ending.
I mean, that's fair.
You can technically do it.
Is about hurting people so they can't enjoy this town anymore. And even if the victims can't feel it anymore, that sucks.
Yeah, I'll just keep that in mind then.
My goodness.
Well, it looks like we have our sights set on what to do next.
That outfit does sound kind of tight for a 50... Kind of light for a 50
Kinda light for a
FI.
50
Ah,
degree
gotcha.
high. Mm-hmm.
So, Miss Rui,
Which just means that I'm gonna go in my casual clothes to the con, which is gonna be,
Likewise. We may
you know,
indeed be a burden at
probably a
times.
pair of jeans,
We
t-shirt,
welcome you.
either my vest or my jacket, possibly my mask,
Thank you for bringing me here.
and some amount of makeup because I'm going out.
I hadn't expected all this.
Which isn't, you know, more clothing, it's just warmer clothing.
I was being selfish. Even my wish for peace in the city was selfish.
Rui here.
it's fine.
Pouring her
This
heart
town
out.
Can be selfish sometimes. Anything that's helped the town grow.
Sometimes greed is good for that.
Here, here.
My God.
You know what's great about Rui's name?
Hmm.
It could be written with an R or an L.
Okay.
It'd be pronounced the same way.
Fair enough. What does it mean, if anything?
I have no idea what the hell Rui means.
Okay.
That's not on my list of knowledge banks.
Master, Mistress Rui, is something the matter?
Uh-oh.
No, it's too soon. Mother's already here?
Oh. Mine's from Miss Mito.
Is that the agents trying to get hold of you?
And that was my sister just now.
Huh.
What did you say?
Chill out, Gon.
I see. The rest of us should get ready for the move. You two be careful.
Okay.
Yes, please take care.
We'll get out of this scene and then,
Of course. I'd like to visit you again later.
see where the hell it goes from here. Probably be ending soon, though.
Yeah, then we could get the inside scoop on DVP.
God damn it, Gon.
All right. Let's be off.
Okay.
Listen. Thank you for everything today.
What do you mean? What's this all of a sudden? What do you mean?
First, you met with me when I asked. And then, when I asked to meet your friends, you said yes. Thank you for indulging all my selfish requests.
That's fine.
I never dreamed any of this could happen. Even now, it feels like an actual dream. When I was there, laughing with everyone, it felt like they were tickling my heart. It felt so wonderful. I was so happy. It was fun. I wanted that moment to last forever. Could it? Could it be like that every day? If my kind could all live here in peace?
Sure, why not?
Well then. We'll simply do our best to make it all come true. We are friends, aren't we? I were in danger, would you save me?
Of course.
Thank you. And I would do the same for you. All right, I'm going this way. Take care.
Right, date's over, I guess. Mother Soul arrives.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. There's little IT witch Maria again. Oh, what's happening? Okay. We were hoping to catch Mother Soul unawares on the way here, but she's well guarded and on the alert. Our intel says she's boarded a train for Akihabara. I'll be indisposed for a short while, but afterwards I want to meet you in front of the station. In the meantime, if you come across any intel on Mother Soul yourself, please contact me immediately. Also, and this is almost certainly related, the Shadow Souls have been stepping up their activities in town. Keep your gear optimized and be ready for anything. We'll talk soon.
AKA, prepare to get attacked by everyone. The Shadow Souls have a higher chance to attack you on sight now.
Also, apparently I got a warning about one of the side quests I have. If you don't wrap it up soon, it's going to get canceled. Soon.
Yeah.
I guess I should get on
because all the quests are time limited.
Oh! I see.
Yeah, well, I say time limited as in if you progress too far in the actual story of the game, you can lose the quest.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna have to try and do that. Mother Soul
No, you don't need to.
Let me check with the info broker real quick.
I'll let you know that you're basically there now. You got this.
Oh. Huh?
Just meet the Mother Soul, and then you've got a little bit more of the plot to go, and then you'll be done. End-game times. End-games.
Okay. I don't know if this is good or bad. I double-checked with him. Everything right now is Akihabara residence. Again.
Because everyone else is tied into the plot right now.
Gotcha. Okay. I just saved. Yeah, I think I'll probably take a little tiny bit of time and try to get that quest done before the next time. Like, at the very least, I will try and get it set up. Because I don't think the quest actually finishes until you buy the +10, right?
I have no idea. I'll be honest, there's a lot of side quests I just didn't do.
That's fair. Let me see here. What does it say?
I kind of sort of blitzed through the plot after a certain point because it was like, and I'm bored. Moving on.
Okay. So I guess I have to bring it to him.
Alright,
okay.
Once the fiber 10, which is not on its own, but it's a rare, except for synth fiber 10, which is strong. So you don't have to buy clothing with it. You just need to actually get the synth fiber 10.
Yeah, it's just that I have to sell clothing for that to appear, right?
The easiest way to would be to spend your own synthetic fibers on an article of clothing you don't want.
Yeah.
Upgrading +10 and then selling it.
Yeah.
And then going to the shop and picking up the +10 fiber that'll be there now.
Right. You have to sell it. Do you have to sell it to the shop that sells the fiber?
No.
Okay.
Once you sell it, it'll end up back in the shop because it's how they make sure you're able to upgrade your shit.
Okay.
I just still recommend selling everything to that, clothing-wise, to that one shop by the train station.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Anubian, one sec.
Because if you sell it there, then that clothing will forever appear in that shop later on. Albeit its most basic form, but that carries items over to NG plus 2. I've been having a little snack this entire time. I got dinner partway through stream, and then I went back to eating animal crackers.
Fair enough. I'm gonna refill my drink real quick. so I can hydrate.
Ironically, I've made no dent in this fucking bag of animal crackers, though.
I think I'm...
Oh, that explains everything. I didn't. I saw a $3 bag of animal crackers. I didn't see how big the bag was until just now.
Is it
It's
huge?
a 2-pound bag of animal crackers.
That's pretty big.
Listen, it was like $3. I don't think this stripper game would have an actually interesting story. Yeah, no. Like, the devs know how to write a good story most of the time. I glare at the Kati end when I say that for most of the time.
Well, the thing
The
is...
most shoehorned bullshit ending there is.
I'll say this.
Anywho.
And I find this with JRPGs in general, kind of. just because a game is odd, or it has different mechanics, or it's a bit weird on its mechanics, or it's fan servicey with its mechanics in any way, doesn't mean that the story is going to be bad or anything.
Yeah, no.
I've played plenty of games with really fucking weird things in them, and yet the story was still amazing.
Oh, yeah. That reminds me. There's a game Jinxie wants you to look into.
Radiata stories?
Did she send it to you too?
I think so. That's the one where you can get like 190 something.
Yeah, Rarita stories.
Yeah.
176 technically possible party members. Though most of them aren't anywhere near as well developed as Chrono Cross's. 40 some odd fucking playable characters. I was checking online, and most of the copies that I was seeing for it are rather cheap, all things considered, if you don't have it.
I mean, I don't think I do have it, but I'd have to double check. I don't think I do, but to be fair, at the same time, like... I'm gonna say it's a maybe, but also, I mean, if I want that many characters, I could just play Suikoden. Hell, Suikoden is known just for being the game that lets you get a lot of characters. I think Suikoden 1... Is there a Suikoden 1 or 2 where you could get 120 characters? It's just like, okay. Oh, God. Oh.
108.
108?
Yep, for Suikoden 1.
Okay. And that was based off of something, like the 108 stars or something. I don't remember
108
why.
Stars of Destiny.
That's the thing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Interesting little plot things, too. But Jesus Christ, 176, you said? God.
It's fine.
Oh.
No one said you had to collect them all.
I mean, I know.
Catch them, gotta catch them all.
I mean, hell, there's... God, what was that one game? Oh.
You know, what was that? Yeah.
Hang on, 1 second. Let me just gonna scoot to the side a little bit here. Okay.
Pokemon. Suikoden actually has an HD remaster and release.
Yeah,
That's good to
I
hear,
know.
Fire.
1 and 2, I think, are packaged together in it. Pokemon. No, not Pokemon.
I mean, Pokemon is a game with a lot of characters by definition.
So this game might not
Over
be...
1,000.
This game might not be related in any way at all. It just also has Radiant in the title. But there was a 3DS game I picked up a while...
Radiant Historia.
Yeah, Radiant Historia Perfect Chronology.
Yeah, I highly doubt they're related.
Boy.
Anywho.
That was a lot of fun. But that game also involves a lot of going back and forth in time. Oh.
Ooh, good. I got my Chrono Trigger abilities ready then. Let's go.
Oh my god.
You gotta get that good Chrono Triggering.
And then even if you get the best ending, then there's an after story part, which is the perfect chronology addition, where it's like, oh yeah,
That's fair.
you can fix things even more. Ah. Yeah, the game is kind of built on an idea of like you keep reaching bad endings, so to speak, and then like when the first like the short version, the first time you go through the game normally, you get to basically a bad end, and then instead of like game overing, suddenly this power awakens within you, and you wake up back at the beginning, and you're like, wait a minute, huh? And you now know what is going to happen and can make different decisions based on the fact that you know that. And so the game keeps having you use your ability to kind of like, oh, if I do this, this bad thing is going to happen. So let me go back in time and not do this now. My favorite 3DS game?
That's fair.
Oh, that's fair, Nubian. If I were to
Listen, the second you told me that the core part of the game was getting bad endings, there was a series of games that popped into my brain that has its own system about getting bad endings.
Not quite like that. This is like, this is the game doesn't, this is the plot expects you to actually get them. You can't like avoid them.
I mean, that's fair.
Also, if I were to say a favorite 3DS game, I still have to probably say Stella Glow.
3DS specific?
Probably Stella Glow. Just because
I have to think about what was specifically 3DS, because I wasn't someone that bought strictly 3DS games.
that game really spoke to me. Oh boy. Fuck.
Or to say the one that I've bought the most copies of, it's Xenoblade Chronicles 1.
That's fair.
But that's just because I bought it on the when it released on new Nintendo 3DS. It was like, ooh, Xenoblade, this will be fun. And then I didn't really play it because I got stuck at a point because young me did not know how to progress past a certain point. And then I went, boo, this sucks. I'm stuck. I don't want to grind. I'm not going to do this.
No, that's fair. Honestly, I love a lot of 3DS
I
games.
picked it up again on Switch. When they were released there, and then I still haven't beaten it because it's it's such a pain in the ass to wheel myself into playing Xenoblade Chronicles 1.
No, that's
2 feels so much better, even though it's a much worse game, arguably speaking.
That's very.
And 3 feels even better.
That's very fair. Honestly, I love a lot of 3DS games.
So I think the one that I have the most memories of is either Fire Emblem Awakening or Fire Emblem If.
Oh, I remember Awakening.
Thousands of hours into those.
I do love Awakening. That was such a fun game. I gotta ask real quick, who'd you pick?
Define who'd you pick.
First playthrough, partner for your character.
I picked no.
Oh.
As in, I didn't choose anyone.
Oh, I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah, the only person who has to get hooked up is Crom. Robin doesn't have to.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, damn. Okay, now I feel
I didn't
weird.
really like any of the guys.
I mean, I didn't pick one of the guys, so yeah.
I didn't get a choice. I played female Robin.
Yeah, to be fair, back then I didn't.
First playthrough, I didn't pick anybody.
That's fair. Okay, so I mean, back then I played as not, you know. I wanted to be able to pick from. I wanted to be able to pick from the girls. Let's go with that. Yeah. No, I picked. Oh God, I hope I'm getting the name right. I gotta double check now. Pan, I believe is the name.
I'm remembering there's.
It's the rabbit woman.
Oh.
The aggressive rabbit woman.
Yeah.
She's very.
When you said the rabbit woman, I went, oh, I know who you're talking about.
She is very no nonsense, which is kind of why I liked it.
Yeah, no, my first playthrough, Robin ended single and without kids.
I see. It's kind of funny because if you choose her, the no nonsense rabbit person that fights by turning into a giant rabbit monster.
Yeah, the I think she's technically a were-rabbit, if memory serves correctly.
Something like that. You get a son.
Essentially what her race does.
Yeah, you get a son
I know.
who's kind of cowardly.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
But also, he's doing his best. Leave him be.
No, it's fine. I like him. Okay, sorry.
Yarne is trying.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go into the actual cutting this now, because we can talk more after. This doesn't need to be in the YouTube video.
Right. No, their official race classification, or their official race definition is that they are shapeshifters that can shapeshift between a beast form and a human form.
Oh, okay.
They're not were people.
That's kind of like,
for all intents and fucking purposes, they are.
Yeah. I mean, that just makes me think of D&D and the shifter race, but you know.
Except if you ever look into the shifter race, that's not how that works.
No, well, yeah. They don't turn into giant animals. They turn into, like, just more animalistic.
They acquire traits like hardened scales and stuff like that from animals.
Yeah.
They don't actually turn into anything.
Wait, what?
Shifter is such a deceiving title.
Wait, so when they use their shifter ability, they don't actually change? Or...
They're, like, whatever ability you choose changes, but, like, outside of that, they're just humanoid.
No, I mean, I get that, but, like... They're... Like, they have an ability that lasts for 1 minute, like... It sounded like it was like
it changes their appearance slightly.
Okay. I see. I'll go more into this after.
Yeah.
Okay. So, alright.
Yeah, you can go end your thing so we can keep ranting.
For anyone who's watching this later on YouTube, if you're enjoying the videos, if you're enjoying the series, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more, share with anyone you think you might enjoy. If you want to suggest a game, leave comments below. Check out links on the stream or Akiba strips. Akiba strip Hellbound and Debriefed on Steam if you do want to try for yourself. I'm playing the PS4 version, so please keep that in mind. Also,
I'm sorry,
links...
YouTube, you don't get to hear our yapping.
Also, links in the description there for Raine's channel. You get to hear more yapping over there.
But not as much yapping as on other friends of ours' channel.
Also, you get better gameplay, typically.
Nah.
But yeah, no. Please go check out Raine. As for where the hell we're going here, okay, so I guess we're getting close to an end, you said?
We are basically at the end point.
Okay.
You've only got like 2 or 3 more main story missions to go, and then we're done.
I see. So probably, I don't know, 5 more streams. I don't know, at the rate I go, maybe.
I'd say 1 or 2, probably.
Yeah, probably.
With how much sitting through text we're going to be doing.
Oh, I see. Well, you can look forward to that then. Oh boy. But we'll see what the hell happens, what we get. Did I manage to get an ending that's not completely terrible? Who knows? Raine might know. I don't know. They'll never tell me, though.
No, they won't.
Either way, though, that'll be in the future. Until then, this is DZ, your overlord, Deseran. I hope you all have a great day, and until next time, I'll see ya. Ah.